was a doubleheader for the Delta State soccer teams on Sunday. The women took on the Tigers of West Alabama, while the men took on the Argos of West Florida. Let's see how the women did. It was a beautiful day here in Cleveland for the Gulf South Conference matchup. Early in the first half, Delta State gets an opportunity to score. Tabitha Hayden with a hard shot, but it's wide left. A few minutes later, Rebecca Deegan gets a free kick, nice arch, but it's stopped by the Tigers goalie. Lauren May with a chance here from about 25 yards out. It goes wide and we remain scoreless. Still in the first half here, Peyton Pearson takes a shot, but it's stopped by the goalie. Check out Kaylee Bryan wide open and ready to score. Barely knocked down by the goalie. Still no score in this game. Let's take it to the second half now. Hayden passes to Pearson right in front of the net. Nice shot, but it's deflected. Time expires with no score, so now we move to the first overtime. Meredith Wilkes takes a shot, and it's stopped. No score for that 10 minutes, so here's overtime number 2, sudden death. Wilkes on a corner kick, right into the crowd, and straight off the head of senior Charlotte Benson. She says she knew it was now or never.
That it had to go in the net, pretty much. That was the main thing going through my head. We did corners in practice and I was missing all of them and I thought this one's got to go in. So
Benson scored for the Lady Statesmen in the 113th minute. DSU goalkeeper Megan Galloway had 5 saves. Hayden took 5 shots, 2 on goal, while Pearson also had 2 shots on goal, 4 total. The Delta State women's soccer team battled it out for an entire game and 2 overtimes. Benson says it was a well-deserved win.
I think we fought really hard throughout this game. It was obviously important. We had something to prove. We knew what we had to do. We basically talked about it before, all the objectives we needed to target to. I think it came from here today. Everyone put 100% effort in and that showed.
The Lady Statesmen grab a 1-0 win in double overtime over the West Alabama Tigers. Let's see if the men's game was just as exciting. A tough conference game for the Statesmen early in the season, facing West Florida. First half action here. Jack Pilley sends the free kick in. Joe Stock-Losner tries to chip it in, but the keeper gets under it and catches the ball. Jackson Lambert with an open look. He boots it, but it goes off the side of the net. Free kick for West Florida. It's definitely got hot. DSU goalie Mac Pittick jumps up and pulls down the save. Let's move to the second half. Statesmen down 1-0. Leo Rodriguez gets the ball in the box, fires off a shot, but it hits the outside of the net. Later in the half, DSU losing 3-0, but Kofi Aduamankwa draws the goalie out and then sends the ball over his head for that goal. West Florida still leads 3-1. About 10 minutes later in the game, Delta State cuts that to a 1-goal lead. Amin Ramani with the free kick. That's about as perfectly placed as it gets. Back top corner of the net. Statesmen trail 3-2. Russell Alvarez gets around a few defenders with a fancy spin move. Boots it, but it's stopped by the keeper. Good effort by the Statesmen late in the match, but they couldn't pull out the win. Romani took 4 shots in the game and recorded an assist. Lambert, Aduamankwa, Rodriguez, Alvarez, and Paul Ochnicki all took 2 shots against West Florida. Head coach Nick Glazer was happy to see a hard-fought game.
Conference game, they're a good team. I was a bit discouraged to give up the first goal there and then a couple of easy ones in the second half, but the boys didn't quit. It was, to fight back to get it to 3-2 and have opportunities at the end. It's an exciting college soccer game.
Overall, DSU outshot West Florida 19-15. Coach Glazer keeps seeing improvements in his squad.
They just fought and they didn't quit. They implemented some game plans, and I was really impressed with how we were able to change what we wanted to do in the middle of the game. So impressed with that.
Glazer says the can-do attitude is something he likes to see in his team.
We've talked about it all camp, We're family, we're a team. There's nobody else that's gonna do it for us, so we've got to believe, and they showed that today.
The Delta State men's soccer team is now 0-3-1 on the season and 0-1-1 in Gulf South Conference play. Coach Glazer says the record isn't the only thing fans should look at.
We're getting better every day, and we talked about that. Friday was a step forward for us. Even though it's a loss today, I think we've made strides forward with how we're going to compete and play as a squad.
The Statesmen made a good comeback against West Florida, but fell short 3-2. I'm Caroline George reporting from Delta Field.